Peace, family, peace, family, peace, family, peace. This your brother Red Dad, Blue Dad, aka Financial Freedom Fighter, aka Time Clock Smasher. And guess what, family? I'm back at it again. And I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to change your mind when it comes to these cryptocurrency, NFTs, blockchain, so on and so forth, family. Peace, peace, peace. Now, I'm back at it again. I'm back at it again. And today, it's just a spin-off of the video that I dropped yesterday, family. About 2023, the no-brainers, where I talk about Cypherium, I talk about Stronghold, I talk about Casper being a no-brainer to put in your portfolio. Okay, just based on this particular blockchain here, it shows me dealing with FedNow. Okay, and FedNow, I explained, is just the interface for FedLine. And how do FedLine works? FedLine is what the banks have to know. FedLine is the banks have to be in position to be on the FedLine system. And I'm going to explain to you, family, what is the FedLine deeply, okay? About FedLine Direct, FedLine Web, FedLine Advantage, FedLine Command, and FedLine Mail. We know the Federal Reserve prints our money. So I'm going to prove to you today that the Feds is going completely digital with cashless payments, family, 24/7. Okay, so you gotta have eyes to see and ears to listen. And for those who don't know, I really want to explain what is the Feds. I'm just gonna tell you what the Feds, and I'm gonna let Google tell us. So we know it's simply stupid. Simply stupid. We're gonna understand how to win, how to bet with the banks, because the banks have to be compliant for this, family. The banks have to be on this system. The banks is designed to feed us to death. Now the Feds is going to feed the banks to death, because all these things I'm going to talk about, they're going to be fees that the banks have to pay. And of course, the bank going to flip the fees on us as a consumer. But if you got eyes to see and ears to listen, you can invest into these technologies right now and catch the wave, family, and change your life, and then change your family life, family, if you choose to. Now, this cryptocurrency right here called Cypherium only got 31,000 followers on Twitter, but that's okay. That's okay. But it's soon to change. I think, it's my personal opinion. Now, the Federal Reserve choose to build with this blockchain. They choose to build liquidity with this. They choose to build smart contract with this. They choose to build on the ledger, family, of Cypherium and others. Okay, not just this one, but this is the main thing that they choose to use. And this is the face of the business of the Fed now, as we should see. So now, I want to go deep and just really explain what the Fed is and explain this Fed line so we can understand that we're going from physical to digital via the Federal Reserve, which is a private bank. Okay, and I'm gonna say this, family, forgive me, I love XRP, but it just seemed like to me XRP could be a sacrificial lamb, okay, for the private banks, because you know the Federal Reserve is owned by private banks, which is private people, you know. So could could Ripple ledger with XRP be for private banks, and XRP just do other little things with other companies? I'm saying Ripple, I should say that right. Ripple, the company, could be a security, could be. And I'm just saying it could be a proof of stake for all proof of stakes could be a security. I'm just saying, I don't know. But could Ripple, the proof of stake, be the sacrificial lamb for all the other proof of stakes? You know what I'm saying? To make it a change or do what they need to do or go part of a system to protect themselves. I don't know. I don't have that knowledge. But what I'm seeing here, because I am a Ripple fan, because I am an XRP investor, it led me to learn these other technologies like Cypherium and others, you know, that's similar. But the truth is in plain sight. I'm reading this and it's showing me right in my face, in our faces, that Cypherium Blockchain is chosen by the Federal Reserve. So let me get into this science. See, family, I want to stress with the FedNow services, it helps out a lot of people. And the reason why I'm going to say that is, imagine these big companies, these big corporations, they have to go through the bank in order to, you know, have bank accounts to deal with and pay their employees from bank accounts. But this FedNow services, it provides via FedLine. It now more than 70 organizations can showcase instant payment solutions for FedNow services that's implemented. So family, we have to understand this, okay? So once this hit, a lot of corporations don't even have to deal with these banks. They can just deal directly with the FedNow. Of course, they're gonna have to pay fees. They're gonna have to pay fees, so we gotta understand that. But here's the change. And when we have these companies that can cut out the banks, corporations, then a lot of things are going to change. It kind of, I guess it would give corporations more power. I guess it would bring corporations more into the digital space. I'm not saying that maybe, I don't know, could be the FedNow services can adopt cryptocurrency much faster because the payments are more digital. Corporations are more involved in a cashless society. So who knows? But let's just find out these 70 organizations, including banks, that deals with FedLine. Let's read the things that they have to have and the things they got to understand. So let's go into what is the Feds. Who is the Federal Reserve?
According to Wikipedia, the Federal Reserve System is the central banking system of the United States of America.
All right, so the Federal Reserve is the central bank of America. Now, if this central bank is going to a FedNow service, which is instant payments, okay, so my thing is, what's the need to print cash? This is what I'm saying. So if all these institutions and 70 other organizations is going to use instant payments, then where's the cash? Okay, this is my whole point. Okay, now I want everybody to understand that don't know. Okay, people who don't know, it's okay. Who has the power to print money? Who has the power to print money?
According to Investopedia, the U.S. Federal Reserve controls the supply of money in the U.S., and when it expands that supply, it is often described as printing money.
So if the Federal Reserve has that power to print money, family, and they're using services like FedNow, then what's the use of them printing money? Because they have to pay the mint to make the money. So if the Federal Reserve is now making fees from something called FedLine, which we're going to get into now, FedLine solution, then what's the use of printing money? I'm just showing everybody that this digital thing is happening faster than what we think. If our central banks is using a digital system, then what about the rest of the banks? It just trickles down. Okay, so now let's get into the FedLine solution. What is FedLine solution?
According to FRBServices.org, an IP-based, lower-cost, unattended batch file solution, the FedLine command solution provides computer-to-computer access to certain critical payment services including FedEdge payment and information services, as well as account, billing, central bank and Fedwire statement services.
See, this is where all the other stuff come in, like Stronghold, the ACH payments, okay? Computer-to-computer transactions. There's no physicalness, family, no more. We are in IBM money. This is software, family. Software controls all this. What software is the Fed using? We got to understand these things. These are the things that we have to invest in as investors. Pennies on the dollar, family. Get yourself in position to win. Now, FedLine has different things underneath the umbrella that the banks have to know or have to be part of. And one is FedLine Direct, 2 is FedLine Web, 3 is FedLine Advantage, 4 is FedLine Command, and 5 FedLine Mail. Okay, so let's just let Google make it simply stupid for us and tell us. So let's go. What is FedLine Direct?
According to FRBServices.org, the FedLine Direct solution offers unattended Internet Protocol, IP-based access to critical payment services and is designed especially for organizations that require a highly secure computer-to-computer interface to Federal Reserve financial services.
Do you see the world that we in, family? Everything is computer, family. Digital computer money. IBM. Computer money, family. Let's get into the next one. What is FedLine Web?
According to FRBServices.org, a web-based, attended solution that provides rapid, flexible, and powerful real-time access to Federal Reserve Bank financial services and central bank applications using the power of the internet.
The power of the internet, family. The power of the internet. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get it. What is FedLine Advantage?
According to FRBServices.org, the FedLine Advantage solution offers flexible and convenient electronic access to information services as well as critical payment services, such as the FedWire Funds Service, FedWire Securities Service, National Settlement Service, and FedEdge File Processing Services.
So, family, FedLine is just, you would think that it would say, well, why do you need ACH if FedLine is this? No, FedLine is like, it's still gonna be the supplier. Just think of it as, that's why I say digital, that's why I say Cypherium is important. If Cypherium is the actual blockchain, if Cypherium can mine coins more as it has the trilemma or as it has the Satoshi theory, that it still can have that proof of work and be able to mine coins, then family, this is why Cypherium is important. Okay, because it still has to pull from something, because it's an artificial system anyway. So the Federal Reserve still would show that it's able to produce a certain amount of tokens that these banks, okay, would need, okay, and also pay fees. So, man, family, this thing here, man, I'm telling you, man, you gotta have eyes to see and ears to listen. So let's get into the next one, FedLine Command. What is FedLine Command?
According to FRBServices.org, registered the FedLine Command solution is a low-cost option for organizations interested in an unattended solution for access to FedEdge payment and information services, as well as accounting, billing, and FedWire statement services.
See, family, this can be your HR department, this can be your corporations. Everybody that pays the fees will have access to the FedNow program. You can cut out the banks, family. If you're able to attach yourself with the FedNow services, which is FedLine, then you can actually cut out the bank. Okay, if you're big enough, you can afford the fees, because there's fees, as I'll leave in the description, there's a chart that show you all the fees that they're gonna charge for, family. Okay, all different fees, and if you don't use it and then you're in the bank, you're gonna have to pay to have FedMail, the things that you're gonna need in order to do business with the feds. Okay, because we got to understand who the feds is. They the bank bailouts. They the private banks that bail out their little brother banks. Okay, banks are too big to fail, family, and they design systems like this to keep banks alive. So continue to have eyes. And last, let's talk about FedMail. What is FedMail?
According to FRBServices.org, FedMail is a cost-effective, electronic messaging system used to transmit information via email from the Federal Reserve banks to organizations.
See, family, all this is under the umbrella of FedNow, which is FedLine, and these are the things that's going to be used in the fourth industrial revolution when it comes to the Federal Reserve government, family, which is a private bank. And if you can get into these cryptocurrencies that deals around this ecosystem with this type of system, family, then you can win. Okay? You gotta have eyes to see and ears to listen. I'm gonna show you one more thing and we're gonna wrap this up. Now, this is called operating circlets. Okay, operating circlets is things that they already accomplished. These are the rules and regulations and the things that's already implemented, things that's already happening right now, whether you know of it or not. So I'm gonna go to the operation circlet 4. Okay, operating circlet 4. Okay, it applies to clearing and settlement of commercial automatic clearinghouse. Okay, credit and debit items for the Federal Reserve sending bank and to receiving bank. This is something new. Okay, this is something that went effective. They didn't always do this, family. This is something that went effective of March 7, 2022. You know, the cooties flu, the beer flu, speeded all that up around that time, family. Okay, then you have automatic clearinghouse effective 9/12/2022. Okay, and here it is here, and it shows you the REDDADBLUEDAD version. Okay, that I just went over, family. You can download the PDF, and it shows you everything. This is everything that I just went over today is in the operating circle of 4. Okay, maybe I'll put that PDF into the descriptions, family. I'm just trying to paint this simply stupid. If you got eyes to see and ears to listen. Okay, now here's things to come. Here's the operating circle at 5. It tells you that the Federal Reserve under the bank institution may send certain data to receive certain data from the Federal Reserve Bank in each case by means of electronic connection. Okay, that goes effective of next year. So here it is here. Look out for February the 1st, 2023. They're gonna have, here's the summary of charges. They show you that here's the fees of what the bank is gonna charge. This thing will be into effect of February 1st, 2023. They're gonna have a certificate practice statement, practice statement to describe the policies and practices of Federal Reserve Bank's private keys infrastructure to the respective insurance management uses of digital certificates, and the set forth the obligation in digital certificate users for the federal bank now use 2 certificate authorization digital signatures relating to FedLine asset solutions to the certificate authority has its own certificate practice statement. Additionally, information regarding the certificate authority, the certification authority, and describe the certification practice statement applies to the particular FedLine asset service for your institution. Okay, they have all the PDF stuff, family. You can read. I read through a lot of this stuff already. It shows you what the banks is doing. They go on to the circle of operating circle of 6. It shows you the transfer through the bank wires. That's going to be effective of February 8th. No, I'm saying that was already. Well, I'm sorry, that's already effective. Okay. They have FedLine securities. That's going to be the effective of January. So this stuff is happening, family. 2023 is already happening. So you can scroll through this and you can see a lot of this, family, that I just read. And some of this stuff been around since the 13th. They already been putting this stuff into effect, family. Okay, so let's go to Ethereum. Let's go back to Cypherium, family. Let's go back to Cypherium. Now, family, I just want to let you understand. Now, here's Cypherium. You can go to their website. I did other videos on Cypherium. You know what I'm saying, breaking it down and telling you that Cypherium takeover. So if you want to go to my videos, look, I have done a few videos on Cypherium, okay? But I can just tell you all the information that I know from Cypherium, family. Cypherium has already done this for the Central Bank of China. Cypherium have already done this for other central banks. They already using the blockchain and technology, family. So they already doing this for the other banks. So for them to do this for our central bank, it's nothing digital. So I just want to let y'all keep that in mind. If you go back and watch, you can go to the videos. You can go to Cypherium website. Let me just do it. You can go to Cypherium website and you can watch videos. They have already done this. This is a good video to watch. It tells you it. It tells you the major banks that done it already. Okay, so we got to understand that they telling you CBDC revolution. Currently, we are advised to the serious versus discussion of the future of money with the world's leading central banks, bridging the gap between CeFi and DeFi. Okay, here's a lot of videos that you can watch. It tells you simply stupid. There's the guy Sky. You know what I'm saying? You know, his name is Sky. What a powerful name is that? So, family, you gotta have eyes to see it, ears to listen, man. Let's end this with price action. Now here it is here, family. A crypto of this magnitude, based on what they say they're trying to accomplish, okay, it only has $11 million market cap. That alone do something to me. Just $11 million market cap. Okay, somebody got to buy this at a wholesale price. I'm telling you, only 540 million. Okay, available. Now, family, 540 million to a person who got a lot of money at 2 cents, they can buy that up. A billionaire can buy this in one little scoop if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But you can only get this on a couple of places. Only 2 places you can get this crypto. So it's hard to buy. First of all, you gotta know how to buy anyway. So it ain't for the average person that don't know nothing about crypto to buy. They gotta know how to get it. You know, there's only 2 places, so it's not much liquidity. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but you have to be careful. But you gotta understand to be in the game to get in early. I want to give a shout out to the comments on the video I made yesterday. The 2023 of these cryptos being a no-brainer. I want to shout everybody out that's out in the comment section, and I want to thank everybody for showing support to the Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate people that support the channel. Okay, appreciate it. Keep your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad motivated, because I got to bring that energy when it comes to these cryptos, family. But just on the end note of this, family, you know what I'm saying, this crypto here is, along with Casper, along with Stronghold and a lot of the other cryptos, but those cryptos is kind of based around this little scenario here of the Federal Reserve. So anytime I can bet with the banks, family, I'm gonna bet with the banks. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer. How did you make your money, Red Dad, Blue Dad? I bet with the banks. That was smart. Yes, because the banks are too big to fail. So who are me not to bet with the banks, family? They're not gonna fail. You crazy? So again, family, I appreciate y'all for smashing the like button. I appreciate y'all for sharing me out. Thank you for getting your boy 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that been supporting the channel. I appreciate everybody that purchased the Red Dad, Blue Dad book 101 on Amazon. Shout out to Kings and Queens Empowerment in the descriptions with the merch. Shout out to everybody that showed some love on the Cash App. This your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad. I told you I wasn't here to waste your time. I hope you learned something, because I sure did. I'm here to change your mind when it comes to these cryptos. Some of these cryptos I talk about, it can make you a shiro, it can make you a hero, but best believe it can make you a zero, because anytime you take money out your pocket, it's a good chance you might not get it back. Peace, family. Till the next time. I'm out.